The collaboration with our partners, Zipline, bridging the gap between those of the urban centers and those others in the hard-to-reach areas like this community, is very much significant to the overall healthcare delivery system. For this reason, the health sector, partnering with relevant stakeholders, introduced some innovative supply chain systems that ensure regular distribution of medicines from the regional medical stores to the last mile, which is the last facility that needs to be reached. Your Excellency, there is no doubt that our gathering here today offers a sense of hope for most people living here who are expected to see the significant improvements in their access to quality healthcare deliveries. An assurance of government commitment to remove all the geographical barriers to healthcare. Our mandate as a service is not only to give hope, but it's also to see that this is translated into a very meaningful and visible support system. It is on that note that the efforts of government in many areas of the healthcare system are highly commended. Your Excellency, to achieve the health and well-being of all, we must first be seen to be addressing the barriers that prevent people from accessing the healthcare they need. Barriers like longer waiting times at the outpatient department, geographical and financial access, overstretched health workers, and maldistribution of essential health workers are a daily reality for us as a country, especially those in the hinterlands. Although a lot has been done to improve access to quality health services, recent situations like the Covid-19 pandemic has sadly reminded us addressing only the human and infrastructural aspects of problem will not lead to much. Your Excellency, if nothing at all, what the COVID-19 pandemic has taught us as a policymakers implemented is to invest in health technologies that are able to bring healthcare to the people in their homes, offices, workplaces, just by the touch of a button. Thankfully, the government, in infidelity to its plan to lead a healthy and prosperous nation, saw through this vision to commit to a partnership with Zipline. The partnership has seen people from all walks of life by growing tribute to your foresight in bringing this important technology to this country. Today's ceremony is another pat on the back of government of Ghana and the Zipline company for not resting on their loins, but heeding to the promptings of the campaign to achieve universal health coverage by 2030, which we hope to achieve even before then. Once I drove in the town, I saw excited people of Yangbosu, and I hope I pronounced it well. Their smiles and hope was clearly visible. Imagine having to climb 700 meters above the sea level with all the stumbling blocks, patchy roads, tricky curves, foggy visibility, especially if you're in the night, just to bring blood to save life in an emergency. These are challenges we want to scale over as quickly as possible. Like the many communities we've been to, I see on the faces of people here a sense of relief. A relief that the concerns of snake bites will no longer lead to death. They are showing that kids born in the community will receive the necessary vaccines. The joy that pregnant women would no longer bear the excruciating pain and losses of doing childbirth, but will live to hear the cry of their infants after putting to bed. As this is possible, we can only fully benefit from the offerings of this technology. I am hopeful that, as seen elsewhere, the results of Zipline within the district media would manifest into actual results of saving lives. Distinguished invited guests, Your Excellency, achieving interval growth is a huge task for all of us, and the Ghana Health Services and the health sector in general will continue to work with all stakeholders to ensure that this becomes a reality. We are committed to this cause and will continue to provide reforms and implement government policies that support health innovations as a means of decentralizing healthcare deliveries across the country. Your Excellency, before I conclude, I just want to alert all that there's a vaccine center here. You can have your first dose, your second dose, and those who qualify their booster dose, as we've had to protect ourselves from COVID.